Beautiful backward circle. Lovely peace and stillness.
Love watching your videos, love ear attention. My very first appointment with you was reflexology.
Just going to have a little look with the acupressure pointer. That's good, that's good. Nice and clear. Show you lovely people. Okay, so upside down fetus, this is the head. This is the spine here with the legs tucked in. Bottom of the sacrum. Some of them will just feel like contact and pressure. Some will feel more like a sensitivity. How's that? Support the ear behind and then hold the jade to inside the ear, stilling that stillness. Of course, jade stone has been used for centuries. And now bringing in the carnelian. And I'm using it to stroke gently. All have a resonance, sending that good intention with that resonance, that frequency of this particular rock, the carnelian. And the sense of spaciousness is felt. Test with kinesiology each of these ear seeds in turn to see which one your body wants today. And you can see at the back they have these large seeds, these lovely gem ones that look like piercings. Can you support that to you there and hold really strong? So we like crystal. This should now stick really well.
Definitely the first one, I think.
So we're going with crystal. So this one doesn't retract. Your lower back will feel better and your wrist will feel better. So therapeutic. Scalp massage to finish the treatment.
Yeah.
Introducing my touch to the nerves of the scalp, travelling through. Lovely. You have all the resources that you need in this life to be the beautiful, vibrant human being that you are, Ellie. Even those watching at home now, you may be aware of a beautiful colour. Meditating yesterday, I saw a wash of the most beautiful pink light over a beautiful scene. Just holding the shoulders, feeling that energy. Calming the heart rate, calming the breath. Mother Earth, who is all of our mothers. Ellie, you have booked an ear seed appointment and you've been to me a few times before. You've normally had core therapy with the kinesiology, the tweener, etc. And you've never had ear seeds before?
No, never.
No.
First time.
Yeah. So what attracted you? What made you think of booking it?
I think I love watching your videos, and I love kind of ear attention, but also my very first appointment with you was reflexology, and I just love kind of like the science and the thought behind like different areas of the body relating to other parts of the body, and that just really interests me. So I was really interested in that, and yeah, just see what it's all about.
Lovely. Okay. So when I messaged you yesterday and confirmed today and asked if it was okay to film, thank you very much.
That's all right.
I also mentioned I'm going to throw a few things at you today.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Lovely. Such an open mind. Fantastic. So we might, as well as the ear seeds and the acupressure pointer that you may have seen on my videos, we might do some kinesiology for essential oils. We might do a little bit of facial cupping, some Gua Sha, some crystal healing, and we'll go from there. Maybe a bit of Reiki or scalp massage.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, okay. All in 1 hour.
Cool.
Nice. So, obviously I've seen you a few times before. Anything particular I need to be aware of? Maybe anything that's come up since the last time I've seen you?
I've had a little bit of like it's not really backache, but almost like shooting pain on like the coccyx area. It's primarily when I am sitting down or lying down, and I've kind of put it in my head that it's because I've been back in the office the past like month or so, so there's a lot of sitting at the desk and stuff like that, and I haven't been walking around as much as I was doing over the spring and the summer. So in my head, that's what I've told myself is happening. It's just a bit of like pressure, pain from sitting down. What else? I had a few weeks where I had a little bit of wrist pain. Again, I was kind of thinking maybe that was due to using the mouse loads again. But that's gone away, so that's not a problem at the moment, but it is kind of intermittent. So kind of just things consistent with work. Other than that, I've been pretty well.
Okay, good, lovely. And I've got to bring it up. The one big thing we have in common is our love for the outdoors and particularly bird life.
Yes.
So briefly tell me about your favourite bird.
Ooh. Oh, okay. So my favourite bird is the curlew, the Eurasian curlew. Around here, where we are, there are kind of some of the last breeding populations of lowland curlew. So I've kind of spent the last...
I hate hearing that.
I know, but...
the word last.
I know, but they're doing quite well up north. But down here, they're struggling a bit, but I've kind of devoted a lot of my time in the past, I think 4 years, to just monitoring them and, you know, trying to see what they're up to, how successful they are with breeding and stuff. So definitely curlews are my favourite.
Oh, they are so cute.
They're beautiful birds as well.
They're lovely. So for those that may not know them and are currently Googling what a curlew looks like.
So imagine a wading bird with long legs so they can like walk through silt and like low tide and stuff like that. Big brown bodied bird, white triangle kind of on the rump, and then they have a reasonably long neck and a very long down curved bill for probing in the sand for like invertebrates and other nice little tasty bits of food. But yeah, they have a really haunting call as well. So if you're kind of familiar with rural kind of agricultural areas, their name curlew kind of comes after the sound of the call. It's like a curly sound, so that's kind of where the name comes from. And it's really sad to think that there might be generations down here in the next maybe 50 to 100 years that will never hear that call again. But it's so haunting, and it's often used in the backing tracks of like horror movies and like thrillers and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say nice peaceful ASMR. No.
Well, I think it is quite relaxing and just so beautiful. Like there is so much music kind of inspired from it as well. It's a very, very cultural bird as well. So yeah.
I thought you were going to do the sound for me.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I can do, but I might have to cut it out. Hubby Jez and I went up to Scotland last year, and I can remember sending you lots of photos and videos. Videos were good because, of course, of the sound. And we went to Orkney, and I can still picture the landscape now with the seascape, or was it? It was a broch, so it was probably a lake, and a lot of different wading birds, including a few curlews, and the sun set behind the mountain, behind the loch, and it was just all red everywhere, and the sound. We were in a motorhome, so we could just watch it for all night. It was amazing, and listening to the curlews the next morning. And
I always feel so fortunate when I've seen them and have been watching them. It's like, wow, like I'm so lucky to listen to them and watch them.
Yeah.
They're lovely birds.
Oh, so special.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to pin your hair back a little bit, or is it tuckable behind ears?
Mostly.
Yeah, I might tuck it just in case, because you've got nice thick hair, haven't you? Like me, mine's very thick.
Would that help?
Oh, it is lovely and thick. Haven't you got lovely hair?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, the short bits might escape.
They're the cool bits.
My auntie's a hairdresser, and she always says how thick my hair is.
Does that feel okay? Not pinching?
No, that's nice.
Yeah. Grips.
Yeah, those might be helpful.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you very much, Ellie. So, the first thing I'm going to do is clean the ears off. Okay, can you just turn your head slightly to face that way? Thank you. I'm just going to have a little look with the otoscope. Nice and clear.
Nice.
Again, nice and clear. I notice that the ear holes go upwards. They're not straight.
Maybe I've just got weird ears.
Well, they're nice and clear, so they're obviously very happy like that. And at least they're not pointing downwards, and then shampoo and water would go and
That's a good
sit.
point, yeah.
I think that's a really good sign.
Yeah, I had a lot of ear infections when I was a kid, and the doctors never said anything was particularly abnormal. But
No. So I'm just going to have a little look with the acupressure pointer. After talking about your right elbow, lower back, not elbow, sorry, your right wrist and your very lower back towards the coccyx, I'm going to be looking at those places. But we're going to have a general look for some of the key acupressure places that will help when I put ear seeds on. And you can tell me if any of them are sensitive.
okay.
All right. So I want to go straight to that wrist point. So you'll just get used to that feeling at first. So some of them will just feel like contact and pressure. Some will feel more like a sensitivity. Were any of those okay or
The ones
not?
lower down are a little bit sore.
Yeah, like there. Yeah, okay. I can always tell because it makes an indent. It's really interesting.
Okay.
So that is your left wrist. Let's have a look at your right wrist. Thank you for turning your head, that's perfect. Yeah, they are making marks. Actually, further up on that one, how did that feel?
That side just generally felt a lot sorer than the other side.
Yeah, so that one particularly that I just repeated, yeah. So I'm just going to have a look at the spine. So it's quite a difficult place to put pressure, but there you go. How's that feeling? That's more the coccyx and the bottom of the sacrum.
A little bit sore, but not as
too
bad. I don't
bad.
think.
Okay, now I'm going to go to the sympathetic point, just in there. How does that feel?
Fine.
Yeah, good. Now I'm going to go to Shen Men, which is here.
Yeah, quite sore there.
Yeah, okay, we'll be putting points there. And now to one called point zero. All there, really.
Not too bad, that one.
No, okay. Let's have a look at this side, Ellie, your left. And coming back to Shen Men. That feel okay?
A little bit, but
A little bit sore,
not bad.
not too bad. And then point zero. How's that?
Fine.
Good. And then the sympathetic point. How's that?
That one's okay as well.
Yeah, excellent. So interestingly, just the two places that you mentioned, more the wrist than the coccyx, but those were the two that had some sensitivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's interesting. Thank you.
So I'm going to bring in the jade Gua Sha. Might feel quite cool. Just going to support the ear behind and then hold the jade to inside the ear, enveloping that ear, the top. So this is actually more the lower part of the body, of the trunk of the body. So we're looking at the lower back, the organs contained inside the pelvis. I'm just holding and supporting those cool jades so that the whole lower of the body just feels so cooling, instilling that stillness. And coming round the thoracic, which is the upper back, housing the lungs and the heart, and then down to the upper thoracic, the upper chest, and to the head. Just holding for a moment while the energy is absorbed to the whole head, including the respiratory system, the eyes, nose, mouth, down the throat, and also the teeth, the lips, the tongue, and the jaw. In fact, all the cranials of the face and scalp, the head, are absorbing that lovely jade energy. And repeating this side. And just turning your head for me. Lovely. Again, holding behind and inside the upper lip of the ear. Around the lower back, the sacrum. Breathing is down to a nice regular pattern now, nice and calm. And to the head. That's it. Absorbing into every cell the stillness and the healing of the jade. Almost feeling like there is a green light surrounding and being absorbed through you. Just bringing a little bit more of the jade, just gently touching to inside the ear while supporting behind. Green light, green light. And repeat this side just to the inner part of the ear. And jade has that beautiful quality of calming and healing. Of course, jade stone has been used for centuries as good luck, but also in healing, whether we wear it or have it in the home and car. Such a lovely intention of knowing that that jade is going to help your life. And now bringing in the carnelian. Coming to the left ear and just supporting at this stage behind, and then using the point of this lovely wand in every part. Again, the crystal is nice and cool, and I'm using it to stroke gently every part of the ear, which of course represents the whole body, like an upside down fetus, where the head is at the lower part here, where the lobe is, and then the spine is here, shaped in a curve with the legs tucked inside. Thank you. To the head, making sure I'm in contact with the area where the ear connects with the face and cheek. And just stroking down, holding the carnelian wand. So carnelian has the power to connect with our sacrum, being that lovely orangey amber colour. And our sacrum is about here, and of course we talked about the lower back, more towards the coccyx really. So I'm bringing that energy all the way down to the coccyx. It'll be really interesting to see if the lower back feels better after this. And then around the outside, the helix of the ear, and then gently to the inside where all the organs are. Stroking very gently. And now just holding that intention, feeling the resonance. And of course, everything in life, animals, humans, and trees, plants, and the birds, the curlews, even rocks, all have a resonance. So this crystal will vibrate at a particular frequency. I'm just holding it now to the right wrist, sending that good intention with that resonance, that frequency of this particular rock, the carnelian. Channeling that orange light down, down to the right wrist. Seeing the orange light touch the crown of the head, infuse through the body. Absorbed into every cell. Travel down, 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 and then surround the wrist, infuse through the wrist, and the wrist welcomes that lovely healing energy. And the sense of spaciousness is felt, a lovely feeling of freedom and space, where any congestion, any excess energy that's not required dissipates. Lovely. Okay, lovely Ellie. Can you hold the... no, I don't want you to hold them because that will completely confuse your energies. I'm going to put them down, but what I'm going to do now, I'll just show camera, is I'm going to test with kinesiology each of these ear seeds in turn to see which one your body wants today. So we have the crystals, we have the skin coloured ones, and you can see at the back they have these large seeds. These are actually real seeds from a plant that will be pressed with that sticker onto a particular part of the ear and then be tweaked by you over the next few days, 3 to 5 days, so that it carries on stimulating and treating that particular point. These lovely gem ones that look like piercings, and then these tiny gold ones, really small, but I think you've got the idea there. Okay, where are the crystals? There's the crystals. So, first of all, Ellie, you've done this with me before. Can you put a little finger to a thumb? I'm going to try and pull apart. You're going to hold together really firm and hold really strong. In the other hand, can you support that to you there? Yes. And hold really strong. So we like crystal. You never know, you might get a choice. And the other one. And hold. Oh, really good. Okay, gold. And hold. Opened a tiny fraction, would you agree with me?
A little bit.
Tiny bit, if we're being picky. And hold. I think that was okay. What do you think? Yeah?
First two were stronger, I think.
Right, yes. I like it. So, that means that we have the gold and the crystal to choose from. Shall I use a mixture? So I'm going to be putting in 2 in each ear. Do you want one of each or the 2 of one? What would you like?
A mixture, I think. One of each.
One of each,
Yeah.
yeah? So you don't want crystal over here and gold here. You want a crystal and a gold and a crystal and a gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So having cleaned the ear off with the alcohol wipe, this should now stick really well. They're very sticky stickers. I'm just going to locate that point again. Would you mind taking your glasses off for a moment? Thank you. You all right holding them, or do you want me to put them down?
I'm all right.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm holding the crystal ready. And let's have a think about this. So your left wrist is okay, but let me just have a little feel. Any of these? They all right?
Yeah, the first one was a bit sore, but maybe it's because
Let me do it again.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think I can tell. Same this side.
Those first few were definitely very sore.
The middle one I did is the most indented, so let me just repeat it. Not sure. Shall I carry on? You tell me when.
Definitely the first one, I think.
Okay. So we're going with crystal. That feel okay? While I'm here, I'm just going to come back to that Shen Men.
A little bit sore, yeah.
A little bit sore. I can see exactly where it is. Does that peak? Is that a bit sensitive? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got Shen Men and your wrist on your right. Let me have another look at the coccyx. Thank you. How's that?
Yeah, not too bad. Not as sensitive as
Okay.
the wrist ones.
Okay.
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, I'll put one there just to be sure. So we're doing 3. This is more tricky to find the place and to put right in. Nope. Yes. That's going to be difficult for you to find in order to remove, but remember that there is one tucked right inside there. Yeah?
Big ticks.
I might use a different pointer actually. Yeah, so I'm going to bring in the other pointer so this one doesn't retract. So let's have a look at the coccyx. How's that feeling there, Ellie?
Feels alright.
Yeah.
Not as sore as on my right hand side.
Okay, I'm coming to Shen Men.
About there is probably the sorest.
That one? Yeah. Interesting. Okay, now I need to get this symmetrical, don't I? What did I put on this side? I think it was the gold. Do you think people would notice if they weren't symmetrical?
No.
At work?
No.
Okay, coming in. There we are. How does that feel?
A little bit tender, but
Yeah.
not bad.
Okay, so over the next few days, do give them a little tweak, but they're very sticky stickers. So, yeah, very sticky stickers. So, you can still carry on and shower, wash your hair, etc. But then after 3 to 5 days, after giving them a little stimulation, get the edge of the sticker and peel them off, put them in the bin.
Cool.
And let's have a look with the acupressure pointer again, this time at the wrist. So this is your left wrist, which hasn't been bothering you. It tends to be the right, doesn't it, because of the computer mouse? How's that feeling there?
Around that last point.
Was it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Again, not as bad as the right, but a little bit.
Yeah, uh-huh. That one. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be symmetrical, your lovely stickers. So if anyone wants any of these at home and treat yourself, you can buy these from a lovely lady, Zoe, at acupips.com. Use my code Victoria and you'll be able to get your own at home with your own ear maps. Now, 0.0 was okay, wasn't it? How's that there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And let's have a look at the coccyx. Okay in there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a golden crystal here, just 2 of them. Yeah, lovely. And you've got a golden crystal that you can see, but also another gold deep inside there, where at the coccyx. I'm hoping they will resonate some good, positive, healing energy with you over the next few days.
Thank you.
And that your lower back will feel better and your wrist will feel better. But do massage it a little bit and do massage the coccyx if you need to as well. Yeah. Right. I haven't shown you the ear actually, but this, you're not wearing your glasses. You said, if you want me to read anything, I'll need my glasses on, you told me. Here you go. So you are going to read something now. So that's the map of the ear, and as you can see, it's an upside down fetus. So this is a left ear. So this is the left side of the body, and the same for the other side. Everything contained in the head. And then you've got the spine coming round here, and the fetus has its legs tucked in with the organs contained in the centre.
Very cool.
It is, isn't it? Actually, on the back as well.
So, on my ear, on the other side, it was up here, wasn't
Let me
it?
get my glasses. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it up here? Oh, yeah, there.
Oh, yeah. So elbow, look, wrist
Yeah.
here, and sciatic nerve, buttock. So it goes right to the coccyx over here. Sympathetic nerve. Yeah.
I found it fascinating.
Yeah. It's amazing. So the heart in the organ right deep inside the chest. Let me just show you lovely people. I don't know, actually it might be better in this camera because there's a light. There you go, have a look at that. Okay, so upside down fetus, this is the head, this is the spine here with the legs tucked in, this is the heart and the organs of the chest here, and if we turn over, then we have other parts of the body on the back of the ear. For instance, the liver, spleen, the lung, and these are all naming all different parts of the ear, the lower ear root. It's fascinating.
Is there a point for the ear on the ear?
Yes, yeah, near the lobe, or on the lobe, because this is the head. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I've always found that interesting with reflexology as well, because is there a point for the foot on the foot?
Like Inception.
Which there is. Okay, if you'd like to take your glasses off again, my lovely girl, and I'm going to give you a scalp massage to finish the treatment.
Lovely.
Just removing the clip and the grips. So So with the massage, I might bring in the tiny little facial cupping cups as well, in order to massage around the temples a little bit that obviously feed the ear. So just travelling my ends of fingers through the hair at first, just introducing my touch to the nerves of the scalp, relaxing the whole head and scalp down the length of the beautiful hair, and then travelling through. Lovely. And then just taking my hands to the temples in a beautiful backward circle. Lovely peace and stillness. And again, feeling that beautiful energy come down to the crown of your head, instill through you, wrap around you, so that you feel protected and secure. You are safe. You are stable. You have all the resources that you need in this life to be the beautiful, vibrant human being that you are, Ellie. And coming back slightly to the sides and the occiput, the base of the back of the head. Actually picking up the fascia itself, circling. And I'm just going to support the top of the head while bringing up the fascia of the occiput and the very top of the neck. And the back of the head. And with closed eyes, even those watching at home now, you may be aware of a beautiful colour. Quite often with scalp massage, it stimulates the most amazing kaleidoscope of colours in front of the eyes, behind the lids. I was meditating yesterday while repeating a Gayatri mantra with my mala beads for quite a long time, and behind my closed eyelids, while chanting very softly, I saw a wash of the most beautiful pink light over a beautiful scene, and it just filled my heart with love and peacefulness. So sometimes the colours that we can see behind our eyelids, we actually get to see a visualisation behind that wash of colour as well. It's such a beautiful thing to see. I was just so full of gratitude. And combing with fingertips. Coming down over the ear, the neck, and the shoulder. Great, calming the breath. Feeling connected to beautiful Mother Earth. Feeling that groundedness of Mother Earth, who is all of our mothers. And feeling the groundedness come up through the soles of the feet, even up the palms of the hands, instilling us with that lovely connection to earth, to all things organic, to each other, and the lovely knowledge that we are all connected. We are all one, safe within Mother Earth. Okay, Ellie, I'm going to put a little bit of oil to your forehead. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Just down to the temple. I'm not touching the hair. Very gently. Okay, so I'm just bringing a facial cup to the centre of the forehead and off. It's a very gentle feeling. But it's so therapeutic. It brings that lovely warmth and rosiness to the area as the circulation is boosted, helping clear any congestion to the head, so mental congestion, physical congestion, but also the skin, so helping lift, stimulate and plump up the lovely skin tone. Nice, it looks really good. And that was this lovely facial cup. Supporting the head behind with my shoulder while just smoothing the forehead across down to the temples. And then a little massage to the temples themselves. And holding. I've got you, everything's okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. And taking 3 nice long breaths. And feeling the breath travel down to the fingers and toes, gently stretching out through every digit, widening palms, stretching through the soles of the feet. And then when you feel ready to, turning the wrists, seeing how the wrists feel. Maybe turning one ankle and then the other. And then when you feel ready to, rotating in the shoulders, coming round. And then over your head for a whole body stretch. Oh, delicious.
It's like having a good sleep. Thank you very much.
Okay. You feel okay?
I feel wonderful.
Yeah. Not a bad way to start the day, is it?
No, perfect.
Yeah.
Start the week.
Yes, it's a Monday morning.
It is.
Yeah. Thank you for coming, Ellie.
Thank you so much for having me. It's wonderful.
Pleasure. Good. And I hope it helps.
Thank you.
That's the main thing. I hope it helps.
I'll let you know.
Okay.